If you've got 30 minutes, just 30 minutes to gift yourself with the joy of moving your body in a way, standing, that will absolutely leave you with complete freedom in your body. This particular stretch class is designed to really hydrate and stretch your fascia, work all your connective tissues, strengthen your legs and your full body, and just allow you to feel absolutely fantastic. At the end of this, you will just feel great and be ready to get on with your day. Hi, I'm Renee McLaughlin. I'm a movement specialist, and I can't wait to share this workout with you. Are you ready? Set? I'll see you in the studio in just a few seconds. So feet underneath, about the shoulders, bend in the knees just so you feel kind of comfortable. You can drop your tail down a little bit, just kind of center yourself in the room. And we're going to relax and bring our interoception, our perception of what's going on inside the body now. One hand on the chest and one at that lower belly, just below your belly button. So let's do a little three-part breathing. Mean, breathe in through the nose, expand the belly. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to notice how much tension you feel as you inhale into that belly, and can you relax it? So you'll inhale, the belly will expand, then you bring the breath into the rib cage and the chest. Here we go. Allow the spine to move. Notice how in the inhale breath, the hands move away from each other. Really relax those belly muscles. And now on the exhale, you'll start from the chest. Let it sink. Then the rib cage sinks. And then the belly comes back. And just allow the belly to relax here. Now, in that position, don't breathe in yet. I want you to pull that belly button to the backbone. So you exhale completely. Now you're going to need to use effort. Notice how much more you get. And then at that very bottom, it's like, I got to inhale. Let's inhale again. So you relax the belly to allow it to expand, lift the rib cage, lift the chest. The tail might go out a little bit. Exhale from here. And you can go through the mouth too, maybe with like a shush sound. Hands start to come together. Automatically, you'll be like, okay, I'm done. And then belly button draws in. Now you're going to use some activation. Pull it in to get all the air out of there. And one more time, inhale. Relax, inhale into the belly. Lifting, feeling those hands moving away from each other. Exhale. Just relax, relax the shoulders, the knees are bent, the tail. And at the very end, when you're like, okay, I'm done, then do even more. That's the fascia that they're talking about with the exhale, that we get so tight here, and then we can't get a deep breath. And they'll just come to a neutral place. You can just relax there. Now, we're going to do that same three-part breathing, but we're going to use it with some hands. So you can have the palms kind of going out. So inhale into the belly. Raising it up, but the arms will slowly go with the movement. Good. At the top, you stay there. This is a visual, so you can see the top. Cross the wrist so that the palms touch each other. Stretching it up. Exhale, slowly, palms down. All the way, draw the belly in. Nice. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Crossing at the wrist palms. Exhale down. Moving slowly with the breath is so relaxing for the nervous system. One more time. Come all the way up. Cross. Let's pause there for a moment. Again, you stay there. I'm just showing so you can see the top. And now just inhale and go over to a side. Breathe into that rib cage. Exhale to center. Let's inhale up to the other side. Feel the expansion in the rib cage. Exhale to center. How about just one more time each side? Inhale over. reach it up. Exhale to the center. Inhale over. Exhale. Good. Let's just inhale one more time. And then let it go. Exhale down. And just drop those shoulders. Might want to do just a little bit of shaking just to get rid of all that tension. And now we're going to go into our spinal cord breathing. So on this one, we're really focused on that tailbone out and in. All right, you ready? So let's put our hands in fists, elbows. Let's inhale. So really arch that tail. Feel the stretch in the front of your spine. Exhale, tip the tail under, elbows come in, curl. You're not leaning forward, you're curling the back. And let's go again. Inhale, elbows up and out. Exhale. Inhale. Really arch. How much movement can you get in that lower spine and then in the mid back? Now you're stretching in the back, working the fascia that's pulling on the spine, and also working the lymphatic system. Let's inhale again. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Really work it. Exhale. Hey, Tammy, bring your feet slightly further apart, babe. Just see if that helps. I find I like it better a little wider because I can really feel that. I can feel it more in the back. If it doesn't work, bring it back in, but you might want to try that. Now, we're just going to change it up. Same movement, but I want you to lean over to one side. Inhale. You're still arching. Exhale. Curl as you come back to the center. Inhale, come over to a side, arch. Exhale, come to center and curl. Good. Inhale, up and over to one side. Alternating the sides. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale, arch. And exhale to the center. Good. And just drop the arms and just notice. It's always good in between these, I think, to just kind of notice a little bit how you're feeling, what you're feeling, if you're feeling some movement in the body. All right, so this next one is beautiful to warm the body up. It's going to be good for legs, but it also is good to just clear out old stagnant energy. So you're just going to be in your wider stance. And we've done this one before. So you're just going to bring your arms to here, wherever, it's fine like this. You're going to draw down, shift your hips back into your squat. I want you to keep over, but you're going to straighten the legs. The arms come out to the sides. And just notice here for a minute, rotate just a little bit so your palms face behind you. That's a little extra. When it gets going, if that's too much, don't worry about it. Now drop back down, bend, and you're going to straighten those legs and come straight on up. I'm going to lift up because I like a big stretch here. So let's take it down again. We'll go down slow again. So you're down into your squat, arms out to the side as you straighten the legs. You're going to bend the knees, arms down, and you're going to press yourself straight on up. Big inhale. Can you do it with the breath? Exhale as you go down. Straighten the legs with the inhale, arms out to the side. Bend back into your squat and inhale up. Nice work. I'm going to go a little faster. See if you can stay with me. Here we go. Take it down. Straighten the legs, arms out. Bend back down. Push all the way back up. Exhale. Straighten the legs, arms out. Bend back and lift it straight up. No, I'm going to go faster. It's actually easier. See if you can come with me. Here we go. Exhale. Straighten, bend, and up. Take it down. Straighten arms out. Bend, pull it up with an inhale. Exhale down. Straighten, inhale. Bend, and all the way up. You're just going to breathe with the movement. So obviously down here. Straighten up. Bend, exhale. Inhale back up. Let's go faster. You ready? Here we go. Take it down. Straighten, bend, and up. Down, straighten arms out, bend and up, down, straighten, bend and up, down, up, and up, down, straight. So it's that double bend of the leg, really working. Think about getting rid of all the tension, things that are building up. 2 more, down, straighten, down, up, last one, down, straighten, down, pull it all the way up. Good work, and then just whoop, all the crap out of your body and bring it down. Shake it out. Give me a thumbs up. Did that warm you up? Get your heart rate up a little bit, right? All right, so now we're gonna go some more strengthening. Putting the feet back in close together. Good. I like my ball joints together, but my heels out. If that's too close for you, you can bring them out a little bit further, but keep them pretty close. And we're gonna have our hands here at the heart, tucking chin. We've done this before. Intertwine the fingers, but not the pointers. So you're just gonna be like this. You got it. And from here, I want you to bring those arms straight up. Good, now squeeze your glutes, tighten your legs, reach up and back. Can tuck the chin. Good, and now you're gonna shift the hips back, bend the elbows. So you're kind of hugging your head here. Bend, and you're gonna shift back into a squat. Drop down, it's a deep knee bend. You can feel like you're gonna grab the energy from the earth as you press straight up. Straighten the arms here, squeeze the legs and tush, and lean back. And bend the elbows. We're going again. You ready? Take it down. You don't have to go down as far as I am. You just go down to wherever it feels good to you. I'm going to go low and then push through the feet to come all the way up, straightening those arms and push back. Good work. Bend. Take it down again. What are we going to do? We're going to inhale as we come up. All the way up and back, bend, exhale down. Press it up again. Up and back, oh, bend and down. Well, about one more like that. Inhale up. Oh, bending down and hold down at the bottom for a second or two. Good. Release the hands, bring them down. If you want, you can even straighten the legs a little bit, relax the upper body, just to wherever that's going to be good for you. Get a nice stretch up the back of the legs. Nice. Now take your hands, intertwine the fingers, palms facing up, and push up. So you're going to bring the arms up, coming up like this. Beautiful. Then turn, bring them above the head. Excellent. And now take the palms to the ceiling. So you're going to twist. Shift forward so you can lift the heels. See how much you can balance. Woo! Beautiful balance. Thinking about more of the big toe side, that'll help you. Nice work. Unclasp the hands, drop down. Beautiful, you guys. All right, you ready? This is another leg strengthening position. Hands on your knees. On your legs, sorry, I should say legs. And now you're just gonna take one leg straight back. Now we're gonna take a moment so that we can all get in a good place. We're going to be in a back lunge. So front knee is over the ankle and just wiggle back. Now, if you have trouble with balance and don't want quite as much stretch, I'm gonna come to the side. You make it a more narrow. If you want more stretch, because we're gonna be stretching up that hip flexor, then you can take it back a little bit lower. Okay, and then when you're here, go ahead and put your hands in a prayer position. Tuck under. Good, you can even bend the back leg just a little bit. And now you might want to watch me for a second. From here, you're going to straighten both legs and bring the arms up by your ears. Good, you can even bend the back a little, get a tuck. And then bring those hands down and bend the front and the back just a little bit. You're coming down. Excellent. Let's go again. Inhale up. Now, in the beginning, I wouldn't look up quite yet. I would get your balance first. Come on down. Rebend. Beautiful. But once you feel like, okay, I'm in a good place, you can inhale up. Tuck your chin and look up. And that'll challenge your balance and you'll feel even more stretch, which is so interesting, isn't it? And then bring it back down. Good work. Front knee to little toe. Try not to let it come to the center. 2 more. Hang in. These are challenging. Come all the way up. Big inhale. Feel the stretch on that hip flexor. Exhale. Drop it down. Press the palms. That will help. And last one of these. Inhale up. Again, if the balance is challenging, you can look straight ahead and bring it back down. And then put your hands on that front knee. And you can bring the back one part way and the front one. So you're right here. Knees are out. And we're going to go to the other side. You ready? I'm going to bring my hands up higher so I can take this leg back. And then get yourself in your good position. Tucking under so you feel that stretch here. Again, you can be more narrow if you need to. And when you feel like, okay, I'm in a good place, hips are forward, you can put your hands here. Good work. I'm going to look straight ahead first. So you can inhale, straighten the legs, bring the arms up. Tucking under. Exhale, re-bend the front knee. Reach through the back heel. You can bend the back leg. Sometimes that'll give you more stretch. You can play with that one. Inhale up. Excellent. Exhale down. Inhale up. Again, you want to challenge a little bit more. Eyeballs look up. You can lift the head a little. Exhale. Even just the eyeballs looking up. It works that what's called the vestibular system, which really helps to exercise our balance. Come all the way up. Big inhale, feel that stretch on that hip flexor and on down. How about just one more? You guys are doing great. These are challenging. Let's come back up again. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale down. Nice. Put your hands on the front leg. Bring that one halfway and the other one. So you're right there. Now, just allow yourself, arch the tail to just do a beautiful forward fold. Just allow yourself to hang, relax the neck and shoulders. You can have your tail to the back, or and when you're ready, just start to straighten the legs a little so you get that big stretch up the back. Now, intertwine those fingers, palms up. We're just going to do that same thing we did a moment ago. When you start to roll up, good, palms face your body, and then we're going to take them so that they're up to the ceiling. As you come all the way up, shift your weight so you can lift the heels, balancing. Nice work. Look at you guys. And take it on down. Just drop down. Yourself a little shoulder roll. You might want to kick the legs out. Let's grab some water. We've been stretching. We need to hydrate. All right. Now we're going to release some of that tension and fascia lines from the upper body. So I'm going to put my feet, about 4 fingers, just do a little knee bend and tuck just so you're there. And we're going to bring those arms straight out from the shoulders and really press the palms to the sky. Now, stay there. Tuck your chin back towards your spine and down slightly. You want to keep the head in alignment. We're not doing neck stretches here, just arms. Now you stay here. I just want to show you this from the hands. So we can just do this, or I want you to really pull at the wrist and kind of get like some tension through the fingers and almost feel like you're making a suction cup there with the palm of your hand. So as you're doing that, you're kind of bending the fingers a little bit, stretch the fingers apart. We're working the fascia of the hands. So it's very specific. Notice, like I almost feel numb on my hands as you're pressing them down. Excellent. Challenging. Just this, I'm getting hot. Now, all I want you to do is rotate so the fingers are forward. Press the palms away. You can drop the arms a little if it's too challenging or hurting your shoulders. See if you can drop your hands a little bit, Nikki, and drop them down because you're way high in your shoulders. So you can think shoulders down, girls up as you reach through the fingers. Ooh, nice work. All right, you guys, now take the fingers up and around so they're facing back. Good. And just hang there. Think shoulders down, keeping that chin tucked and back. You can even press the arms slightly back. Oh man, I'm sweating. That's so interesting. And now rotate so the palms are to the ceiling, fingers are down. Keep stretching through that wrist. Oh, you had enough? I've had enough. That's a whole challenging thing. Drop them, shake them a little bit, and then just pause and notice what you might be feeling. Good. Now, those are called the yin meridians. If we're going to talk energy up the one part of the arm, we're going to do the other part. So we're going to do that series, but instead of doing that, you're going to have your hands, and I'm just going to call it a little beak, fingers and thumbs together. Good. And you're going to be dropping at the wrist. So let's bring those arms back out. Again, you can be a little lower than the shoulders, thinking shoulders down, and really pull those fingers in towards your wrist, but reach out from the wrist and the top of the hand. Get the stretch on the top of the hand. Woo, shoulders down. Keeping that chin. Everybody's chin looks great. Good for you. All right, now let's rotate so that those little beaks are forward. And bring the arms back just a little bit. So shoulders are down the back. Pull them back a little bit. Reach through that top of that hand. Whew. Good work, you guys. How about now rotating so that the beak is to the ceiling, really pulling those fingers. Yes. Man, you guys, I'm getting hot and sweaty. I don't know if you are. That looks good. Now let's take them down and to the back. Good. Again, you can pull the arms back a little if that works. That's a very weird, challenging position, especially if you're reaching back, feeling the stretch on the top of the hand. And let's drop it. Shake a little bit and then just notice, what are you feeling? I'll be interested for some feedback. Notice how you feel the rest of the day. Give yourself a shoulder roll. Pretty amazing, isn't it? It feels much looser just from doing all that. And then maybe little fingers. Do some little fingers just to see how that feels. Beautiful, you guys. All right, now we're going to go out wide. We're going to do that beautiful wide spine stretch with the shoulder. So we're out wide, coming on down to wherever it's good for you. I'm going to take my legs out wider and really drop down so I also get a good hip stretch. So you just take it towards whatever good for you. The wider you can go, the more you can drop, and the more you're going to open in here as well. So we're going to take that one hand, push there, shoulder, looking over the other shoulder. Good. Taking that head and looking there and seeing on the side that you're twisting towards, take that shoulder and just engage it a little bit. Pull it more to the center, right? Because we know that both sides work together. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. See if you can relax deeper into it. Oh, I just got that beautiful crack. Come back to the center. A little chiropractic adjustment there and over to the other side. I always find this one interesting because I get a lot of contraction up in my thoracic part of the spine, that mid spine. I can always feel a little bit of tension there. Good. How about back to the center? Just one more time each side. Very strengthening for these legs. So hang in there with me. Yeah, see, when you're doing this, do you really need weights when you're hanging here with your own body weight? I don't really think so. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Come up and over, a la Seinfeld. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you don't always need it. Good work. And then come back to the center. And now I just want you to shift to one side. You can put both hands here. So on this, make sure that your toes are out at an angle. You're reaching through those toes on the other side. You're low. Come up and over to the other side. We're just going to shift. We're good. These are beautiful for getting the inside of the thighs. Beautiful. And you don't have to be as low as me. You just go to wherever it's good for you. I've shifted back to get into that. And then once you're there, just stay for a second or two. Good. Up and over. Now that we're up and over, we're going to do one more thing. The side with the long leg, take that hand palm forward and press through. Reach through there. Good, then put that hand on there, shift and reach. Stretch the fingers. Nice work, up and over. Stretch and reach. You're gonna feel that. I feel that in my Achilles as well. One more time, other side. Stretch and reach. Beautiful. Come back to center, holding yourself so I can show you the last part of this. On the side that we're going towards the bend, we're gonna put our hand in that beak position. All right, so coming on over, beak position, your arm's straight, but you have a slight bend in it, and the other hand is down. Don't we look like martial artists? Good, drop the arm, that's it. Come up and over. You can use the hands to get yourself there. Good, up and over, reach. Beautiful, up and over, reach. So good, let's come to center. I know I've had enough. So bring it here, shift forward. You can heel toe it in, but still stay wide. Arch back, we're gonna do a forward fold. Just allow yourself to hang here. Relax the upper body, arch in the tail to the ceiling. Woo! Nice work. Now a slight bend, grab onto a wrist with one hand. We're gonna roll up. So this isn't that flat back lift, you're rolling up, bringing the arms up. You ready? Stretch it up and back, squeeze the glutes. Big inhale, exhale, flat back, right on over into the forward fold again. Relaxing neck and shoulders. Good work. I would suggest switch the hand that you grabbed onto. We're going to switch hands alternating, bend the knees, curl up, because it actually makes a difference. Notice the hand that you're grabbing on, up and back. Oh, you can kind of get a better stretch, at least I do. And then forward fold over. Relaxing. Grab on the other wrist. Bend the knees and curl up. Up and back. Oh, forward fold. Beautiful. Relaxing the upper back. Switch. Bend the knees and curl. Come all the way up. Up and back. Beautiful. And bring those arms out to the side. Shoulder roll. Good work. And bring the legs in. Woo! Just notice how you feel. Pause for a moment. Notice what you're feeling. Doesn't that feel good? We kind of worked it all, didn't we? All the sides and the fronts and the backs. Sounds good. Now we're just going to do a little bit of bouncing just to get that energy. So at first, just lift the heels a little and just drop it. Heel lift, drop. And keep everything just really loose, but bend the heels on the ground. Let the arms go. Let the head bounce with it. So it's really nice to do these every day, little heel lifts. Keeping the knees slightly bent and drop, 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 drop. This is great for bone. So, it was always like, for lymphatics and for bone, we want to be on a trampoline. We don't need a trampoline. Actually, this gets it even more because you really bounce and get that bone stressed. And of course, it's also working the big F word, the fascia. And then you can stop the heels and just bounce using that. Bounce with the hands, bounce with the elbows, shoulders, and let the head go with you. Let the head go with you. Sometimes we just keep the head there. We're bouncing and the head is just still, but the head and the neck are all part of it. Woo! Good work. Keep going a little bit more. I know it's kind of like, okay, Renee, bounce 3 seconds. This is good. But the more you bounce, the more it moves everything and opens it all up. Beautiful work, you guys. All right, and now you can just pause and feel. Notice what you're feeling. Notice if you feel a lot of movement, some tingling in the body. Thank you so much for